I'm sorry, I gotta get his song right now. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. What? We live. Okay, we live. What's good, y'all? It's your boy DJ Pooh Geez. Let's get it. Fleet DJ Pooh Geez. You know, if y'all don't know too much about Fleet DJs, go to fleetdjs.com. Chime in. We inviting all DJ crews to our DJ conference right there in Jacksonville, Florida, coming up the 14th through the 19th. Don't forget, hit me up. You trying to get info on. Also, I gotta also let you know about. We got an event coming up right now. It's definitely going down. It's going down the 29th. Shout out to Larry Lair. You know what I'm saying? We got the event. You know, artists always tell me they trying to open for credible artists. So I said, why not open for somebody that it means something? You know what I'm saying? So if y'all trying to open, chime in with me. Hit me up, 267-266-0217. If you're trying to be an opener act for that joint, hit me up for the info. It's going to be at the new Lou & Chew. Stop playing with me. You know, Bricklayers, we here. Let's go. But look, right now, enough about what we got going on with the current events. Guess what? We got another Spit It Out artist in the building. SV Savage, what's good?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, man, what's up, man? Let them know about you, man.
I'm 16. Start off, I'm 16 from Somerville. If y'all don't know, it's a part of Uptown, not too far from Albany. I started making music when I was 8. That was like my first song ever. It was a little kid song, but I started getting really into it when I was like 13, 14. Made my first serious song, recorded that, and I've just been writing since then.
Okay.
So you started off pretty early. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's the direction you trying to go in right now?
Money.
Well,
That's-
everybody want money.
Get
Right.
get out, get a house away, out the way.
So you
You
staying
know,
out the way.
with my family. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Stay
good to
out the
keep
way.
out of trouble, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I know we heard a little bit. So, what kind of genre do you lean to besides like hip hop? Is it trap, party? Let us know.
I don't. You could say trap.
Like trap music.
Yeah.
Okay. So
With a
party
few-
type trap.
With a taste of drill in it.
A little bit.
But he can write about anything. I can tell y'all that right now. Cause guess what? I'm his co-manager.
Hey, that's
Guess
dope.
what?
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spit It Out.
Right.
You know, I'm right here. So listen. Look, y'all artists, tap in. Stop playing with us. But look, I wanted to say this to you. If we gave you a topic right now, would you be able to spit off the top right now?
I ain't too good spitting off the top.
Okay.
Okay.
All
least
right.
he honest.
All my
At least he
songs
honest.
right now,
honest.
but I definitely got better because I've been working on it. I definitely got better.
Because I'm going to tell y'all
It's
something.
gonna come there.
I got to expose some information to y'all. This new artist right here, we put him to the test. Hayes was like, oh, we need to put him on a song real quick. Guess what? He wrote that verse in 15 minutes, and he had to sit there and study the verse.
That's what's up.
So that right there, that means a lot. And he was able to do the punches in the best manner. He ain't even had to keep punching.
Oh, that's dope. So he on the spot with it.
He on the spot with it.
That's
So,
dope.
you know, I had to salute you right here live on the show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So do you have any other things going on, like, you know, ever think about merch, anything like that?
Not yet. I'm trying to get into all the merch, all the ads and all that, like social media, getting out there. I'm trying to get all that now. Getting everywhere.
So
Well,
what you
that's
think about the music scene here in Philly right now?
I think music right now going crazy. It's a few songs that's just going party songs like Shake It and all that from North Philly, OT7 Quiney, all them. I think music going good right now. in the
Oh
city.
yeah,
Right.
I gotta let you know. A lot of them cats out there, them my guys. You know the ones that's behind the scenes with them.
Yeah.
So you know in the studio, we're gonna definitely have to take you there and touch that market too as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Right.
And shout out to
That's the
Money Making
plan.
Miz.
Right.
Bread
So,
Money
The whole
Miz.
spit it out. Understand?
Money
Big
Making
hustle.
Miz. Let's go.
Yeah. Big play,
And
right?
shout out to Big Holden too. What's
Yeah,
good, bro?
definitely. The whole
Big
thing.
hustle.
You better know it. So let me ask you a question. So, what do you think separates your music from other people? Because a lot of music, a lot of kids your age, they all kind of go like in the same kind of like area with music. What makes your music different than theirs? And what would make your music grasp people in the audience attention that the other music wouldn't?
Uh, I don't know. I feel like a lot. I feel like a lot of the time, they people try to make their music based off of what they hear in their favorite rappers and how they sound.
Like,
I just listen. I just find me a beat and sit down, think and write.
right. Okay.
Uh, yeah, I don't. I thought that myself too. Like, what's
Cause they're gonna ask you that when you get to the industry. They're gonna say, "What's gonna make me want to listen to your music and signal you out comparing to all of these other people?" We got 1,000 artists right now, so that's something that you get time to think about. This is your first interview.
yeah?
Welcome to your first interview.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Welcome to Tunnel Bangers, baby. Yes,
Oh
congratulations.
yeah, and
you
guess
know?
what?
So you
Tell us
only
what
15,
SV
you know what I mean?
stands.
So you'll be equipped.
What does it stand for SV?
Somerville. That's where I'm from.
Oh, you from Somerville?
He
Oh,
He from Uptown, up here near Albany.
Yes, sir.
Spit it out, spit it out.
Shout it out, spit it out.
16 and he's hot.
Facts.
Yes, he is. He fire.
Facts.
Manager over there is going to make him even hotter.
Yes, we know that. So from what we've been hearing and what I've been hearing is all good news or whatever. I can't wait to hear your stuff or whatever and see what you cooking up. You know what I mean? And see what your future is gonna hold for you. And no matter what, we gonna always be there and help push you and be that back support that you need. And we definitely show love around here. So welcome to Glockaware. Welcome to Tunnel Bangers. DJ Pooh Geez. I'm SpFly. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And good to have you here. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
I appreciate
And we
it, y'all.
definitely you're welcome.
Appreciate
You
y'all.
welcome. You're welcome. It's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. You just started a few years back. Well, 8 years old. You know what I mean? You're 15 now. That's a couple
16.
years up under.
16.
So I'm sorry, I think you said 15. So 16, you got 8 years under your belt, which is good. But your music changes from a child to a teenager now.
Yeah.
So it's a little different. Like you said, your first song, it was a kid song, and that's amazing. Like I got nieces and nephews who do music, and they did like stuff when they was little, and we laugh at this little song that they was coming up with, and they used to freestyle like heavy. Like I'd be like, dang, they used to be battling each other, and I used to be cracking up and be at it bar for bar, and I used to be rolling like. But it's funny, little 5 and 6 year olds battling.
Yeah, I used to sit in my room. All
Yeah,
day.
but it was
I
kid
was
stuff.
a
Like,
kid.
it'd be funny. They be talking about cartoons and candy and all.
All types of stuff.
Yeah, like stuff that happened in school, and it'd be funny. I'd be cracking up, But yeah, shout you out. So it's also a transition. Now, with when you get into the music and you start off and stuff like that, and getting into the direction, you have to know what's your direction, what's your main objective. Everybody want money, but that can't always be your main thing, because the money gonna be there. It's about grasping your audience, because the audience is what's important. That's how you make your money. You know what I mean? That's why I asked that, and I threw that question at you, like, what you think will signal you out? We gonna hear it. I want to hear it. I can't wait. So yeah, definitely, you gotta make sure that you be able to pull your audience. That's who's most important. Yeah. That's what's important. Your fans, the audience, being able to go perform, because you could perform in a booth. You gotta work on, even if you're at home and you're working on your stage performance at home, and you building your adrenaline for jumping around, because y'all like jumping around. I ain't got time for jumping around all like that no more. I be jumping around. I got energy, but y'all be jumping and y'all be having that damn energy. So you gotta be able to move around and be able to not pass out, because you don't want to to get excited because you get into a crowd and you got 15,000 people there. You never been around an audience that large, and you like, oh my God, like I'm ready. And then when you get there, you freeze up, like, oh damn. So that same adrenaline that you had, you got to, yeah, you know. So it's all about performance. It's all about preparing and getting yourself ready. So more power to you. We wish you the best, you know. And definitely, like I said, you got our support, you got our love, and you came to the right place and the right people to help push. So definitely, yeah, yep. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. You better know it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Facts,
sir.
facts. And welcome back to you, Mike. You know, always a pleasure. Yes. Big money Mike, big spending, big pimping Mikey.
Oh, yes. I gotta keep it moving. These young people keep
Well,
me young.
they can't hear
Right.
you, Mike. You
The
got to
youth
pull
is
up a
so
mic.
dope.
You got to get a mic. Let me get him a mic.
I'm doing live right now.
Oh, wow. Well, remember, but you know what it is? We live on the air, so we don't want to have no air spots.
Hey, the static. But we hear it out. We hear it out. So shout out to all of our listeners and our viewers and everybody tapping in. Yeah, you know, we got definitely a great spit it out artist in the building. We can't wait to hear that music. Everything's loading up or whatever. Yeah, you know. So do you have like any shows or anything coming up?
I don't, not yet. We still
Okay.
in the
gonna
process
get
of all
up
the
some shows?
shows. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the summer coming.
He's getting ready to get it in a few weeks when I come back.
Oh, okay. So the summer coming.
He's here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. Oh, I know y'all always moving around. I know what's coming. That's why I was just asking. Like, right.
My label, I don't play no games. I'm all about business. Remember that.
Right. That's dope. My bad, y'all.
Being the manager, being the co-manager, bro. Don't worry. I'm cooking up. You know, we about to get it together.
I got you.
That's
For
dope.
sure.
That's dope.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
so
about
the
to cook
summer is
up.
coming.
By
It's definitely
being-
gonna be turned up
by
because the summer is
being-
coming.
The co-manager, we about to turn this thing up. You see what I'm saying? You 16, man. You the future, man. Come on, man.
All the way.
Yeah, but look, far as, do you have any influences on your career?
Influences, no, not really, not too much. Just, I don't know. Music just caught my attention.
I understand.
As
But
a
is
young
there
man.
anybody that you like to listen to coming up?
That I like to listen to. Meek. I listen to Meek coming up, of course. I listen to Montana 300 coming up.
Okay.
And I listen to a lot of old rappers. Cause my folks, they was all old, so I listen to a lot of like Nas.
You got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, basically,
pretty much, yeah.
basically.
That's dope.
But look, we're gonna get into this feature that you got out. Go ahead, introduce your song, man.
Songs featuring North Star, my cousin. It's called Animals. We did this joint. He actually called me. He wanted me to hop. He said he found this fire beat while I was working on all my other songs. He wanted me to hop on that joint. So I got on it. We recorded it somewhere out south and put it on YouTube, Spotify, and all that.
Okay, that's dope.
Basically,
made a
all
video?
platforms.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a little nice joint.
Well, guess what? We're gonna get into it.
Let's go. Drop
Woo.
the beat, G's. DJ Pooh Geez. Woo.
Let's get it.
And we ready.
One time. We ready to bring this song in. Let me run that back. One time, run it back. Hey. Let's go.
DJ Pooh Geez.
Money mo, nigga lacking, let it go. See it out, Sagittarius, it's going down. Geronimo, in the zoo, animal, gotta eat, cannibal. Eeny, meeny, money mo, nigga lacking, let it go.
Flea DJ.
smoke. Catch him slipping, rolling dolo, right and wrong. Gotta go. Got the location on my iPhone. Boy, I'm a gorilla from the Congo. Coming with a drum and let it bongo. Boy, better run and do it pronto. Ball heads, wallow on them. I'm drawing per 30, bright and early, 5 o'clock in the morning. 30, very scurry, hit 'em up. Hail Mary, they shooters, I ain't worried. My pop, Dale Curry, Big Macs, McFlurries, Quick Meal, Big Shirley, I'm cold. Tommy gun, body son, lot of fun. Turn 6'9" when the shotty done. Murder count, tally up. My bitches mollied up. Most of them probably fuck.
Eeny, meeny, money, mo. Let's see how far these niggas go. Young nigga with the plans to blow, and if need be, he'll let it go. Fire, no, we ride or die. I'm killing shit from the bottom side. Can't take us real, so they rather lie. Step in my shoes, we gon' run and hide. Speak the truth, won't hold my lips. We humble niggas still holding clips. Hit a swing if they throw a pitch. You know I pass doing all assists. Young king gon' humble shit. Gorilla niggas on jungle shit. Can't get the rock, you gon' fumble it. See my mama smile and I'm loving it. They fuck with the movement, they like how I rock. You ain't come over here being something you not. If the love that you give me is fake, you a hop. Ain't no debate if you fake, you get dropped. Flexing for niggas, I wish they would stop. No way you can spend if you can't get the drop. I swear on my mama, we don't got a box. Take 2 down low, take 1 to the top.
Eeny, meeny, money more. Nigga lacking, let it go. See ya up, Tagato, it's going down. Geronimo, in the zoo, animal. Gotta eat, cannibal. Eeny, meeny, money more. Nigga lacking, let it go.
That's what I'm talking about, homie. Woo!
Yeah, John.
Thank you.
That's
Meeny,
dope.
meeny, mighty mo.
Now listen
I
to
like
me.
that, John. That
Guess
song
what,
was
y'all?
like-
He's only 16.
Ah, I like
Yeah,
that.
though, yeah.
Yeah.
A definite tunnel banger.
Yeah. Let them know again. How old are you?
16.
Give it to them. And you're fire.
Only
Fire.
16.
And if you
Definitely,
notice,
that was
you
fire. I
ain't
liked
hear no
it.
whole bunch of cussing.
No, it wasn't. It was dope.
He
It
know how
had
to
a good
place his
vibe to
bars.
it. It had a
So
it
salute
definitely
to you
had
on
a
that.
good vibe.
Appreciate it.
I
Thank you.
liked it. I liked it. You're welcome. I like that. I liked it.
Uh-oh. She gave you the I like it.
It's
Oh,
definitely
you-
a tunnel banger. I liked it.
So do you have any questions for him anymore?
I mean, you know, I like that. It was like wavy. That's something that's a little like they thought outside the box with that one. You know, I liked that it grasped me from beginning to the end. It wasn't like dry. Some of these songs it'll start off like
Yeah.
sounding high, but me, I don't just listen for the beat. I'm listening to the words, so I gotta hear a concept.
Right.
Like the concept could be over here, and then it in a whole nother direction by the end of the song, and I'll be
Right.
like, what in the world did they do with that? What did they say? Did you hear what he said? Or something just don't match. And me, I'm a critic. And so it's like, and I accept criticism when it comes to my music too, because I'm also
You
an
should.
artist.
Shout out to
What
OT
up?
Rothstein in the building.
Salams. Yeah, so you know, definitely, you know, I definitely liked it. It had, like I said, it had a good catch to it. I can't wait to hear more. That was a feature, so I can't wait to hear like a song that you hold the whole song down by
Right,
yourself.
right.
And also,
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
the
We
other
hear some.
person on there
We
sounds
ain't
good.
leaking
Y'all
that
tone.
yet. We ain't
He
leaking.
had good voice control, vocal
We
control.
gonna leak it.
It was
Believe me.
it was good. Who mixed that song? Who did that song?
My cousin, he knew some bull out west who he said he been doing it for a little minute too.
Okay.
He got a few tracks with a couple big artists and all that. So he took me out there. We mixed that joint up.
They did a good job. That's the reason I asked. They did a good job. They did a good job with mixing the vocals and everything. It was nice
That
and
joint
clear.
was
It
right.
was crisp. It was right. That's why I asked. So shout them out. Shout out. Your
Yeah, shout out.
engineers is very important. You know, being able to connect with your engineer is very important. If you don't have a good connect with your engineer, it's like a waste of time. Because
Right.
your music not gonna come out right. They're most likely not gonna mix it down right because it's not the sound that you even trying to give when you know you're not vibing right with your engineer. So that's very important. Being in a good, comfortable environment while you're recording your music is always a good thing. And always keep water. Keep something to drink to keep them vocal cords nice and crisp. And don't drink too much cold stuff. As hot as it might be or whatever, try to drink something room temperature before you go into the booth because it's good. It helps your vocal cords better. You know, so it sounded good. Like
Thank
I
you.
really liked it. I like the direction of it. You know, being around us, you're gonna meet a lot of people and bumping into a lot of people. So you're gonna being around the entertainment business, period, you're gonna meet and bump into a lot of people. So that's good to deal with people who not only are DJs and producers, but also artists because they can give you a push. And it's good you learn and develop yourself and your style and your creativity by being around like others. You know what I mean? And like-minded people. So that's always a plus. That's a good thing. So that's dope. So shout you out. Shout out your team for pushing you. Hold it down. Don't get discouraged. And stay out the way from. There's a lot of stuff going on out here. Just stay in the booth and out the streets. You know what I mean? Of course, in the books.
Hey, Mike,
stay in them books.
A little preview. We got the
in the
preview
books, in the booth, and out the streets.
Just let them preview it.
Yes, I love that. That was definitely dope. So we definitely will be dropping it again.
We are really working because this is his first. Everything's first. You see what it says on this shirt?
Insomnia. Oh, Insomniac Dreams.
Right. And
Okay.
Dream big, so
Okay.
he's ready to be both.
Okay.
And he's
Dope.
ready to do shows, all that.
Right.
That's why he's here.
Right.
Seen first.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
why I said, yeah.
It's coming. My phone gonna ring and it's gonna be popping.
Right.
Y'all
Definitely.
and
He's dope. He's dope. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning, you know.
So guess what? Here's the
It's so
preview.
dope.
DJ Pooh Geez.
One time. We ready to. Here's the preview.
DJ Pooh Geez.
When I was down, niggas was bugging, nowhere to be found. My stomach was touching. Been down bad, wasn't getting no money. I seen niggas eating, ain't offering nothing. Shaking their hate, they can't stop me from gunning. My foot on the gas, you know I'ma keep coming. Ain't no holding back when I was down, they didn't help. Only rolling with the family, nobody else.
Just a preview. Oh yeah, it ain't even mixed or nothing. Yeah, that's just straight raw right there. But wait till I mix it. It's gonna be crazy. I said I wasn't gonna leak nothing. I had to leak a little something. Little something. Nah, that wasn't the G's beat, but it was G's production.
They want to have to yell at G's today. Hey, G's. Oh, whoa. Hey.
Well, you
no
know,
shine
you
on
know
you,
I
young
can.
boy. G's know what I'm talking about. They get my beats
All day we gonna make it. We gonna work. We gonna make him a star. It's a new star order, definitely.
Definitely,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
That's
Spit it
image.
out,
Let's
Jim.
go.
Shout y'all out. That part.
For real, y'all. Don't need his. I ain't in this for no games. It's all business.
We know it. You better know it. Listen, that part. Facts. Yes, and that's what it's about. It's about the business and handling your business and making sure that it's incorporated correctly. Being young and like I said, learning and knowing a lot of things, you get to learn. You get a foot on like establishing different things and being around like older people too and people who've been in the industry and doing it for a little bit more years than yourself. You learn stuff. So it's like being around G's, he gonna help teach you the business. Being around them, they gonna help teach you the business. And then once you start like really like getting your residual income and stuff together, before that even, and this paperwork and stuff getting straight, your paperwork is very important. And getting a nice lawyer, a great entertainment lawyer is very important. Paperwork is very important. Just jumping into a contract that you might think be like, oh my God, it's awesome. They might decline it, but you might want it. And then the industry might come at you and be like, well, we want to give you this $1 million. Come just sign this paperwork. Don't take it.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't shine on your team because the ones that's going to watch over you is the ones that's going to be watching that paperwork. And it's good for you. Once you know that you could trust and all of that, then it's like now, and you get a good lawyer, then you talking to that lawyer directly. You don't always have to talk through management and stuff. You learn things from them, and they're going to teach you this. And before you jump out, a lot of people get sidetracked with money and stuff and different things. And a lot of the business can be very, very tricky, and it can be very, very manipulative, especially to teenagers. And you never had a suitcase of $100 million in front of your face. So somebody can say, here go this $1 million. Forget what your team is talking about. You know what I mean?
Right.
And now that contract might be something that say this the only $1 million that you're gonna have. What you gonna do in a year? That $1 million gonna be gone because you never had $1 million before. You gonna go buy everything you could buy. You gonna go buy a house. You gonna spend over $100 grand in jewelry. You gonna spend all of this money, and by the time you know it, that $1 million is gone. And then you owe taxes too. Oh, cause they gonna tax you just because you got that $1 million don't mean that $1 million. That $1 million is now $579,000. It was $1 million, but all your paperwork say you got to pay management, you got to pay these tour buses, you got to pay for your stay. So now you had $1 million. Now it's $579 in 3 months. Oh, now it's down to $125 in 8 months. So now what you gonna do? You done bought this big old house or whatever. Now you can't even pay the taxes on it next year. But you ran off from your management and all of that stuff because they gave you this and they said this. So don't just always everything that glitter ain't always diamonds, baby. So you just gotta know that. So it's good. So I love to have new artists and younger artists. The youth is very important to help mold them, like the younger gang, because at the end of the day they get shitted around. I was a young artist. They tried to get me. I turned down like 15 contracts, and they've been trying to sign me since I was 11 years old. Damn. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about from Jive, Epic, Sony, like Arista. Like my pop was not having. He was like, I ain't signing it. And my father was. I would have been signed years ago. He was afraid that I was going to be like corrupted in the industry at a young age, so he was very afraid. So that's why a lot of my contracts he wasn't having that, and he knew what the paperwork was saying, and he wasn't gonna have me just sitting up on the bookshelf or people trying to sexualize his child. You gotta be careful with that too, because sex sells, and it's not only through the women, it's through the men too. Because it's a very, like I said, a tricky business, and there's a lot of funny business that goes down in the business. And then, it ain't just women that's doing things to get to the top. They trying to get these young boys and getting them too. So be careful, and it's good to have a solid gang. So that's the good thing. That's always good, and it's just something that people have to talk about, because everybody don't always talk about it. People want to be rich, they want to be famous, they see this stuff on TV, but it's a whole lot of ins and outs to it and to the business. So it's good to be around people, like I said, that can help mold you and get your career and stuff, in a good direction. Mike and all of them, great gang. They solid dudes. Real good guy, genuine man, the Holdens, all of them, like, real good people. So it's good to be around that establishment and having people around you and that got your back and your best interest at heart, because people is shicey out here, and there's a lot of snakes. It's a lot of snakes, and it's a lot of hateful people out here that demise what you have and your talent and your creativity, and sometimes it's in your own circle. It could be your own friends, it could be your own family, and they hate to see you succeed, and people hate to see you be able to do something that they can't. Right. Period. Right. So you have to be careful with that, and that's why it goes back to me saying stay out the way and out the street. Yeah, family. And guess what? Your biggest support is going to come from stranger. Your most support and love is going to come from people who didn't know you all your life. I've learned that in many years of experience. You know what I mean? Your biggest follower might be your biggest fan might be a supporter that you don't even know that just liked you and followed you for years to come. And they'll show you the most love and support. You be like, God damn. Like, I got people popping up at shows that I just met in this last couple months, but I got people I know in my life that don't even come to none of my shows or come out to none of this. But when you all up on TV, you getting them Bentleys and all of that, they like, hey, and you riding past them bitches. Excuse my mouth. Boom. I'm leaving them in the smoke. I tell everybody right now, those that's riding and rocking with me now going to be the same ones that's riding and rocking with me when I get to the top. I don't care if it's my blood. I will ride past them at a bus stop. It is what it is. Do not shine and spit on my name in my face, and don't try to laugh in my face, because I don't play that stuff. I don't be playing all the time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Period. All capital letters with a T, dot, com on that. Yo. For real. And I ain't lying, it's the truth. People will try, and the devil is busy, and they don't always come in a good skin and be like, you be like, damn, it be people that you got. What's up, homie? And there's a knife right in your back, and you don't even know it. Right. You know what I mean? It's be somebody that's gonna hug you and say, bro, and I love you and stuff. Like, I had like folks and stuff that was like done and gone, and or had people that they thought was on their team, and they the ones who set them up. You know what I mean? I got people really behind bars right now, and they was on the same team with Sandbox homies. So you gotta be careful. It'd be somebody you grew up with that you knew all your life. So you gotta be careful. And like I said, it's good to have a solid gang, a solid team, and those people that's really around you. That's what most important. That's what matters the most. Having that good push and that good foundation around you. Cause I don't want to be around people that's building shit with wood and stick.
Right.
I want to have a good solid foundation with people that I could build shit brick by brick with.
Right.
And I tell you that because it's something that's still a learning experience. You know what I mean? Especially being your age is a learning experience. And sometimes you got to cut people off. The most important thing, one important thing, and I had to get to that, and I'm going to shut up and I'm going to let them finish talking and stuff because y'all know I'll talk and it be 8 o'clock and I still be in here giving him a whole little thing. He be like, did I come here to talk about my music or did she come here to give me a lecture? Because it's the truth.
Right.
Some people you got to know
auntie
you going to
lecture,
have
though.
to cut them off. People who's not giving you the same energy,
Right.
cut them off. Bye. They ain't giving you the same energy.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't building on the same bracket as you. They not on the same level as you. They not in the same team
She
as
young.
you.
She love the youngest.
Deuces.
Shout out to her.
I see you later. I don't care if they was your friend last week and just yesterday. If they not giving the same energy tomorrow, cut them niggas off. Chicks, cousins, aunt, grandmom, sister, brother, it is what it is. Cut them off. Because
right.
some people have to be left in the dust to watch your blessings over flourish and be like, dang, I should have never doubted them. Because people gonna always doubt you. People gonna always be the naysayers and be like, you ain't doing this, you ain't doing that. That's why the first question I asked you was, what would make your music signal out from anybody else? Because you have to come with originality. You gotta come with a energy that's gonna give people really what they need, and what they gonna focus on is your energy. I don't care.
Right.
You can walk in there. Look at Fetty. Did Fetty care? He got a one-eye situation going on. He ain't care. He came with his music, his energy, and his talent. Like some people, I'm
Fetty.
serious. I'm dead
Hold
ass
up.
up. I'm dead up. That has to be confidence to come out like that. I'm not saying he a bad looking person, but it's still a confidence that you have to have.
Right.
And it's an energy that you have to bring. You know how many people probably down
Speaking
talking.
of
He was
energy,
born like that. So who wasn't
Here
something
we
that
go.
happened?
We changing the narrative right now.
So yeah. So it's the
We
truth.
getting at one of my
Thank
favorite
you,
songs
LC.
from.
Woo. You up there talking to us. Thank you, boo. I love you. I hear my phone popping. Thank
One time,
you.
one time. Turn it up,
Shout out
too.
to my baby.
DJ Pooh Geez.
I had to get you hype one time.
Because I ain't want to be like all like
Uh-oh,
this
you
in
about-
front of
you
the
about
baby.
to start your stuff.
But he want to be putting on my song and stuff. Jeez, don't be doing this.
I got you good with that one. Shout out to friend SP. Yeah. What? This Miss Fly, let's go.
Shake your body how the beat goes. Move your body, move your feet, yo. We gon' get it poppin' all night, get it poppin' all night, dancing to the beat, yo. Shake your body how the beat goes. Move your body, move your feet, yo. We gon' get it poppin' all night, poppin' all night, dancing to the beat, yo. We up in the club, and way too late, we up in VIP with the bottles poppin', the scene so right, got all the bodies rockin', moving them hips, got all the minds
I'm
watching.
looking for a romantic broad, a sexy body, nice with no flaws, willing to give me her all, twerking on the wall for me with no draws.
I'm gon' pop, move them hips. Tonight, take my time on that dish. Want that body make you melt, know you feeling my trip. Turn the beat up, know you feeling the mist.
Move that body like a snake, man. Pop that thing, go 8 man. Get naked, show your nature. She dancing like she from Jamaica.
Shake your body, how the beat goes. Move your body, move your feet, yo. We gon' get it poppin' all night, get it poppin' all night, dancing to the beat, yo. Shake your body, how the beat goes.
I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? Glock 45, send me
DJ Pooh Geez. DJ Pooh Geez.
I know they hear about us, but they don't care about us. I know my people gon' ride for me. I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? I'm
One
from
time, you heard the blend. Let's
streets,
go,
I'm
let's
from
go.
the streets, can't you see? Keep it real with yourself, ain't no sense in trying to fake it. Ain't my son, I promise I ain't never gon' break it. Ain't hater won't give you credit, sometimes you gotta take it.
Shout out to K Walker, what's good?
Everybody won't make it. From the street, everyone can compete. Cold world, but most of these cribs ain't got heat. Swimming with the sharks, sometimes it's too deep. Lord calling your number, your mother call the police. I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? Glock 45, send me, you're the Desert Eagle. Niggas getting shot, you better check up on your people. I know they hear about us, but they don't care about us. I know my people gon' ride for me. I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? I'm from the streets, I'm from the streets, can't you see? Crying out like God, why now? Trying to rap and make it out my town. Cousin died from a Glock 9 round. Shot down, shot down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Window I cannot rush.
Follow back, follow back. Follow back, follow back. Follow back, follow back. Now make champagne make me a follow. Now make the boy them lily bad man up. Now make the girl them come party with us. Follow back, follow back, follow back, follow back.
What up, Skinner? What up?
Could I be a big man? Been a response.
I mean, Ski, what's good?
Could have been a sharp boss, been a rascal. I'm my own money, I'm in a bigger man. Been a bigger man, I'm in a bigger man. The girls them love me, come and make them take cash. Rock for the fuck, and we don't give a fuck. Some boy broke, and them run out alone.
DJ Pooh Geez.
Yeah, I be a fuck, me see that no. I dig my left try take for eat it no.
What up? We in the mix. Let's go. I don't even need the table. I'll show you what I do. Let's get it.
I'ma pre that no. Your mind and a book on me for read.
What?
If you look at my girl, she not see.
So I don't play.
Talk no take back yourself, it got me a go. Look how long man I dream about to. What them girl yeah, they when man not sleep on floor. But I'm a see me not talk no. Not take back, not chat how you expect we fi grow. Me make a step and she not walk.
Breeze, word up.
A piece of food and she a beg me for more. The thing sticky up, the thing dead black. It's like me make
One more song.
Showtime. Real chopper got no time.
White word up.
Your time. No if I know me a joke grind. Showtime. Real chopper got no time. Your time. No if I know me a joke grind. What you be missing?
White word up, Quite. We back. You already know what it is. Right here with SV Image. What's good,
sir.
Bro?
What's good?
How I feel being at the legendary Glockaware.
Feel like a blessing right now. Feel
That's
me?
what I'm talking about. I had to give him a little set real quick. You know, artists start sending me different type of music too. I tell them, we don't just play hip hop. We play Caribbean. We play all that stuff. It just got to be on the same vibe. You was feeling that little set right there. You know, you get something together like that too, you'll be played right in the set.
Yeah, that joint.
You know what I mean? Shout out to K Walker too. He took it left field.
That first joint was different. The beat was like a little Spanish joint.
That was Spanish Fly right there.
Yeah,
Spanish
that
Fly.
That was a nice joint.
Friend Eddie SP.
That was a nice joint right there.
Spit it out. You already know. Hey, you already know.
Sorry. We live. We back on
Hey,
air, right?
we're back.
Yeah, that's dope, though.
But guess what, Miss Fly? I'm gonna let you know a secret. We've been back.
I was here. I had to go lock the door.
It's all good.
My car wasn't locked.
What happened?
Yeah. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. But what's about to happen is it's getting ready to be popping up in this joint.
Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do. Shout out to LC too.
Yeah, shout out my baby LC. You so dope.
You want
We
a
love
website
you.
done
We see all that.
correctly?
Peace and love, good vibes.
You need to hit her up. Get them graphics right from her too.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, you got tap
You see
in
that?
to
I
the
do
website.
graphics, and I'm recommending another graphic artist.
Yeah, for
Come
y'all
on, man.
that don't know, y'all can tap in and we can see it live now.
And come
Make
holler
sure y'all
at the
come
G
holler
Shop
and tap in.
for
Y'all wanna
all
call in?
your clothing needs.
And if y'all want to, definitely, if y'all want to call in and hit us up 267-888-6019. The Glock line is
What?
definitely
The
open.
Glock line?
267-888-6019. Make sure y'all
What?
hit
Let's
us
go.
up. Block. Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, I'm just letting y'all know a secret. You can see us live, people. So if you're hearing it on the app right now, make sure you go to YouTube and just type in Glockaware Radio.
right. Or
You know
y'all
what I
can go to the Glockaware website. They have it now where you can actually watch everything live on the Glockaware website. live. And you can
Shout
tap
out
in
to
also.
LC.
Shout out to my
And
girl
Toucan.
LC because she doing her thing with them websites.
See,
You know,
some
so
people
shout
don't know
out-
what a web page is and a website. It's two
Shout out, boo.
different.
You the bomb.
It's a difference. Cause she working code.
Right.
So that's real website building.
Well, she building them and she's doing a lot at a time at one time. So
Nah, we ain't talking
Nah,
about
no,
going to
it's not easy,
GoDaddy
but-
and just sign up and you just have it. You pay for the streaming and you use their templates. No, she will make you your real website.
mm-hmm.
Cause little do y'all know
Yeah,
that's not
bro.
really a website if it's done like that.
Yep. That part.
Not using the template.
That's right.
Yeah,
My bad. I
so
start
how-
reading it. Look, I'm seeing it's so new to me and stuff. I'm all like reading and silent. I'm like, ooh, look, I'm
Like,
reading.
ooh, I
everything.
found something new. But
It's
listen,
so deep.
we need
It's
to
our
talk
first
about
week back that
you.
we actually got the live.
I'm asking you how your week was.
My week was, it's just the beginning of this week, so I'm praying for a better week this week. Actually, last week was a little shaky for
Oh,
me.
my God.
I had like
Yeah, we
a
got
roller
our
coaster
recipes.
ride,
Me too.
of a lifetime. So shout you out. I lost my cousin, and I actually lost my aunt and uncle like within a week, or three of them all in a week's time. So it's been a really like hectic week. My aunt's funeral is actually tomorrow, so we just buried
Wow,
my
sorry
cousin
to
on
hear that.
Saturday.
Yeah, sorry for your loss.
Thank you. So it's like it's been really, really crazy. Thank you. And so G's actually knew my family. The brother
Yeah,
OT
Cecil.
Rothstein that was just in here, he knew my cousin. He was actually
Shout out,
they know
rest
each other for some
in
years.
power to
And
Cecil.
shout out to comedian Feisty. One more just shout out to comedian Feisty. He actually knew him too. And there's a few
Okay.
people, big
Wow.
Boss Biggs knew him. Feisty came out to the
Shout out to
the service.
Feisty. That's my
So
guy,
he
too.
definitely came down and showed his love and respects to my cousin Janaza. A lot of people wasn't able to make it, but when I say tons, the procession was like blocks and blocks and blocks. It was long, so long that it actually kind of got cut off and it was like got broke up into two lines. It was people just getting there and waiting
And-
for us when we got there. Cause
And
it was
another
so long.
rest in power shout out to
Right.
my guy
I was gonna say
Issa
that.
Saladin Gamble.
Definitely. Kenny
Stand
Gamble's
up
son.
guy. He was very, very down to earth. The brother gave me a lot of advice, and he was
Right.
telling me, that, one day you never know when it's gonna be your day. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? To have it popping. But shout out to him.
Yeah, shout
Him
out to
being
the
an
whole
engineer and
Gamble
producer
family.
himself, he be sending artists to me. So him being a part of the Philly International brand, his pop's legacy. I think that was a big honor right there. So shout out to shout out to East Side. That's one of the new artists that he brought to me.
Right. Okay.
Know what I
Shout
mean?
him out and shout his whole family out.
Yeah,
the whole
shout
Gamble
the whole
family.
the whole
They've
Gamble
been a part of my
family.
family since I was a kid, and I know his sister Idea Gamble. So shout her out that she's very close to me.
Yeah, shout out to
and
you,
I
Idea.
hold them. It's a very special place in my heart for them and their brother. And may he rest well. And
Rest
I
in
just
power.
send my love. Yeah, I just send my love to everybody that's losing someone right now because it's never easy. It's never going to be easy. So it's just some of those things that we have to go through, and we just gotta stay strong through it, and then just be uplifted and being around other people that's going to be uplifted be around people that's gonna keep your spirit good, you know. So thank you.
Oh yeah, guess what? Current events. I gotta go through these current events. Did y'all? I don't know. I know y'all probably seen on the news about the shooting of the individuals that died in that massacre over there in Buffalo, New York.
Right.
Prayers go out to them, the families of the ones that's lost.
Yeah, that was sad, man. That was really sad. It just
That white supremacy has to stop. But see, it seemed like our race got to stop it too. It's like we being supremacists to each other too.
Say that again.
So look, just think about that before you lay somebody to rest real quick. Is it that serious or not? Is it that serious?
It was really sad that happened. You know, nobody ever think that they're gonna go into a supermarket and it's gonna get shot
In a
up.
supermarket.
And they actually had footage of him, like he had like some type of body camera on him.
Arm.
And they had a body camera on him, and he actually was getting ready to shoot a white employee there, and he said, "Oops, sorry," and didn't shoot him and ran right past him and started shooting at the black people.
That's crazy.
But
so that was intentionally done to
that white
kill black.
supremacy showed in the footage that he, didn't kill that Caucasian man because of his skin, and that was messed up. And I don't think anybody should die because of the race of their skin. But what's going to happen is it's going to be people carrying guns around in all of these places that they don't think that people's going to be carrying guns at, and it's going to be bad for these.
And guess what?
Because I be damned if somebody running up on me in the supermarket. And it's sad, but now people can be more aware of you have to be safe no matter where you are.
Where you are, they got to stop saying, I'm going to move to Delaware, I'm going to move to Jersey, you're going to go through the same stuff.
Life is so precious and it's not promised to any of us. And we talked about this before. People don't value it and they don't honor life and they don't have any respect.
You only get one.
You only get one of life here on this earth.
And so they don't, and it's just sad because it's like somebody life is taken because of somebody's senseless act, and now somebody might not have life insurance or something like that. Now that family has to have a burden of taking care of that. Not even calling it a burden, but it is what it is. Like nobody's really expecting to die today or tomorrow, but you have to be prepared for it, and there are steps that you can and initiatives that you can take and have it together, you know what I mean? But it's like there's a woman that I cried for her story earlier, and she had sent her teenage baby to the market for her to go pick up a few things. 14 or 15, I think she said 15 years old, and she was wondering like, where was my child at? And as she walked into her kitchen, the news was on, and she saw the Boston Massacre, and she's like looking for her child and frantic and hurried down there, and her child was one of the children in there.
Child was one of the children that passed
and
away.
So it's
so
just
sorry
sad.
to hear
Who
that.
expect that they send their kid to the supermarket to go get a loaf of bread and some eggs that they're not going to return because somebody hated the color of their skin and shot and killed them?
Right.
And who's expecting that you reaching over to grab a stick of butter that you're going to be shot in your back or your head? Like, you know what I mean? It's just sad. It's just one of the things that I pray for my family and my loved ones and for the world, period, that they don't have to go through that. It's like one of these things that we have to, but it's an eye-opener not only for the people in that city, but for the world that, like I said, you have to be safe no matter where you are. It's like you have to be very, very careful and being aware of your surroundings. You can't dodge bullets, but you can be safe, and you can keep yourself safe if you're paying attention. Because a lot of people not paying attention, and I'm gonna say that to the young bucks, because y'all be walking around with them dead headphones, them AirPods in both ears. Back in the day, we had headphones and the big headphones. I always was told to wear one. When you outside, wear one AirPod. Right. And don't be all down in your phone. You walking down the street and you got 2 AirPods and you in your phone. How you going to hear somebody run up on you?
Right.
How you going to see that somebody was plotting on you to rob you? They not only raping and killing women. They're raping and killing men. Right. These young guys, there's a lot of people that's disappearing. We don't know what's happening to them.
Facts.
They finding bodies. What happened to them bodies? It was a body about not even... I think 3 months ago was the young man that was missing over here in North Philly. They found his body, and I believe I don't know if he was set on fire. They found him in a park, and he was raped and murdered. So he ain't get raped by no woman. So you got to be careful. You have to be very, 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 very careful and paying attention to your surroundings at all costs. If you drive in a car, watch your car 2, 3, 4, 5 cars that's behind you because somebody could be following you. I was always told that. It's rules and levels to the street. You got to be careful, and the rules is not the same. It used to be no women, no kids, no elderly. I mean, no women, no children, no elderly. They shooting them up, and there's young girls out here killing each other too. On Mother's Day, 3 women was murdered. One of the women was murdered by 2 women in front of the cop right there in Northeast. Shot in her head. She lost her life. They had gotten a fight. The cop helped break the fight up. He was on duty working somewhere else, but of course he was already called backup. So the good thing about it, he had already called for backup, but he got the fight to sustain. Got the girl to walk off. The one girl walked off. The other girls jumped in their car. 2 girls jumped in the car, pulled up on her, shoot her.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, guess what?
Sad.
Got the perfect song for him right now. Listen to
It's
this.
sad.
I don't know about
tired
y'all.
of it.
I'm on a mission. It has to change.
tired.
Let's go.
I'm tired of this sadness.
Turn me up. Turn me up, too.
Let's walk. That's right. Let me talk to you. Here we go.
Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. Trying to put my peoples in position. From the time that I was happy, from the time that I was sad, thinking I was good, knowing I was bad. Mama, pop was always around with a heck was dad. And it's a cool world, I take the good with the bad. I tried to show love and got birth in the process. So I sit back trying to ease the stress. Yo, the streets that got bruised and I done passed the test. But this is my life, but this is my struggle. It's hard to chill and stay on my humble. Gotta stay up on my feet when they want you to stumble. I am too much, what they least expected. Gotta watch my back every day, yo, the streets is hectic. I am who I am, so they gotta respect it. Feel my pain or feel my struggle. Everything that I got, I done moved from the muscle. I don't care what they say, I'ma stay on my hustle, let's go. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. Trying to put my peoples in position. I come from a place it ain't easy to walk. I got my ears to the streets, get here to dead people talk. Giving me advice, so I don't play the price. I'm trying to stay focused while I'm rolling the dice. Gotta look both ways before I cross the street. Ain't trying to be singing my brains, laying deep in the creek. I've been thinking back, dog, times in the past, and then looking at me, ready to squeeze a glass in. Like mom said, the heart makes it soft behind. Can't go to jail, being no soft behind. Cause when you come home, gotta make you a suffer behind. As I look in the streets, I still gotta shine, let's go. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. See, I gotta play my position. Remember them days, staying to myself. Got me tripping, saying to myself, I'm out here on a mission. Trying to put my peoples in position.
Yeah, though, G's. That was definitely a good song.
Appreciate that.
Definitely a
And
good
guess
song.
what? I'm announcing this, Mike. I want him on a remix.
Hey!
I want him on a remix. We gotta put SV Image on the remix, man.
He gonna get on that song. G's gonna drop it again. We gonna do it double time.
Yes,
And I'm coming to do the mixing.
DJ Pooh Geez.
One time.
Yes, that's dope.
We on it. You
That's
know.
what's up. That's what's
Shout
up.
you out.
Yeah, right the word.
Yeah. Well, at least you heard the vibe of it. You go home and
Yes,
you write
uh-huh.
something positive. You
Oh
know.
no, he's gonna get the beat. Oh yeah, I'm letting y'all know I did the beat and the production too, and the writing.
Of course.
And
yeah.
performed it. Yeah, that was
Yes,
a beat from
sir.
scratch from DJ Pooh Geez. So
Yeah.
let y'all
Sir.
know I'm on some up-to-date production. Don't think I'm stuck in the yard with just the old heads.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm around.
That part. Say that again, G. Tell 'em.
And guess what? And shout out to Youngin too. Youngin was like, "Who that?"
Uh-huh.
I mean, good
Yeah, that's
looking
DJ
out.
Pooh
man.
Geez.
She was
We
being honest.
definitely got a
That's
little
on
music
there.
around this joint. We definitely got a little something. We got other stuff that's dropping. So get ready for the summer. Those that's tuning in, just know we got some stuff that's gonna come and be like knocking y'all off your feet. So I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? So y'all might as well get them back pockets ready, cause y'all gonna have a couple seats, several.
Oh, you know it's about to get crazy.
Oh, it's gonna turn up a whole lot of notches. You know what I'm saying? We on that negative -1 degree ocean temperature shit. We about to blow shit up.
Don't forget about the other record we got too from Foreign. Oh my God.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Hey,
shout
yo,
out
let
to
me give
OG
out
on
a
the West Coast.
Facts. And I'm gonna shout out Big Cuz Shellyano. He got a show coming up this Friday at Dobbs. The legendary Dobbs on South Street, this 20th or whatever. And my niece actually going on her prom that night too. So I got a lot of stuff going on. It's just a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So shout him out. It's definitely going to be a dope event. Those of y'all that could come out, come show some love, show some support. It's going to definitely be a lot of names that's going to be in the building. He has a wine company that's actually, well, I think it's Champagne that's supporting him from Sicily. And they're actually going to be giving out a lot of bottles and stuff down there on Friday night. So y'all that's going through, just know that y'all going to be popping bottles with the king himself, Shellyano CO. So shout you out, cuz, it's been a minute. He's definitely one of Philly's legend. If you know about real hip hop and you do your research, you definitely gonna find Shellyano. Even though the Google boy be trying to like hate on cuz a little bit. We know you was at 106 and Park cuz, but nobody wants to seem to put the footage out there no more. Like it just disappeared. Shellyano.
And guess what?
We know you was there.
And guess who wasn't one on there?
What up? Who?
Yeah, it was me and Daddy-O was on there.
Hey, G, shout you out. See?
Yeah, we was on 106, but guess what?
What up?
Politics. Shout out to my guy, Blake. Blake actually made it on the episode. I won my battle. I snapped on my battle so much they had me on the commercial. They had me on the damn commercial. You can still Google it too, y'all. Type it in.
Hey,
yeah,
that's
type
dope.
it in. Yeah, it was a crazy joint.
Look, he like, I'm gonna go that joint down. Like, let me see G's on 106 and Park commercial.
But I gotta put this out there though, y'all.
I will come up.
Don't think you was getting no check for that, and don't think you bringing like 50 people like you Jay-Z or some damn body. I had to stand in line with everybody else in audition.
That part. Listen, I've been to American Idol, the Voice, America's Got Talent. Them joints be all. First of all, they rigged. Them shows like, I'm sorry. That shit rigged. They be knowing who they want, but they gotta have some people that they gonna put on there that's gonna be like. They had people in there dressed up as Batman and like.
Shout out to the Middle Finger Company.
But they let them
OG
on the
and
show.
we was good.
Whatever. It was like 150,000 fucking Elvises at the one. I went to America's Got Talent. I lied to y'all not. It was fat Elvises, skinny Elvises. I'm like, what the hell? They say they needed some Elvises to come up. Like, that's how I know that it was rigged. Like, everyone that I went to it was like a whole bunch of the people in Batman suits, all kinds of stuff. Like, no, it's just rigged. But it's like,
That's
it was still experience
it's
because
time to break this record
I
one
met
time.
a lot of people. Yeah, so.
Foreign. Read up. Let's go. Shout out to my OG on the West Coast. What's up, Scott Gordon? We gotta run that back now.
DJ Pooh Geez.
What? Let's go crazy over this record. Let's go crazy. What? Foreign was good. I told you we gonna go crazy, Scott Gordon, we go crazy.
I can never play myself, no. Sex is not a problem, baby. Money's not a problem, I got some. We just gotta find a way for me and you to get some drugs. Staring at your body, baby. Thinking of a vision of so pure. And abuse it, don't think I'm half bad, don't
One time. Come on. I wasn't playing. All right, now we're going to officially let it run this time. We're going to let it run this time.
DJ Pooh Geez. Tunnel bangers.
Well, that concludes our time. So I guess what? We see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Tunnel Bangers. Let's go.
And we out there.